play this game as we've got our 3, 2, 1 pills and we're ready to go.
Yeah, here we go. Off and running here with level 6. Again, it's a 6 to 9 game. The best two out of three wins the match. And I'm getting a little concerned for Atalito's spacing there in the middle of his board. That might cause a little bit of drop time issues. He's already stuffing it nicely, so he's probably already proving me wrong in the immediate the immediate interval. Larva having has some space issues as well, kind of in that little column 2 and 3, and round on the right side too, but looking pretty well. Probably gonna be okay. Already down to 10 viruses, both of them down to 10 viruses, so already neck and neck here in the early going here at level 6.
Yeah, one thing that I'm really liking is just how much red they're both finding, specifically because the doctor is delivering. So both of them getting a lot of options for verticals or for doubles, I mean, and Atalito looks like he's going to be out first at a 105, but Larva is going to be out at a 112. So really, really good times for both of these players as they come out of level 6. They both want this pretty bad.
Yeah, both of them doing very nicely, staying really tight with one another right now. There's a bit of a tug of war right now between the two of them. There's a nice sweet tea from Atalito, bringing him down to 23 viruses. Looks like he's going to try to look for maybe a yellow blue there in column 5. Maybe to do a little horizontal play. He looks like he's set up for it. He's going to get a nice little tuck clear, bringing him down to 15 viruses right away. There's the blue yellow combination I was hoping for there. Larva now down to 15 herself, trying to having to deal with a little bit of garbage there in 7 and 8, and it's going to deal with a little bit of trouble. But Adelito now clearing out, has a nice clean board, already nearly done with 7.
Yeah, Atalito, spending some time there looking for the optimal combo rather than just taking a couple of good ones that he had the opportunity to get. He's going to be out of here at a 221. So sub 3 minutes getting out. This is shaping up to be a pretty hot time. As honestly, we're seeing just as good of a time out of Larva. She is going to get hopefully a yellow. Hopefully she gets the red first. Uh, she does, gets the blue. She's out at a 245. So, a sub 3 coming out of 8 or coming out of 7 is definitely what you want to see. And both players pulling it off. This is a really good fast round from both.
It's a great round. It looks like Adelito's waiting for blue, and nothing's popping in right now. Still waiting very patiently, looking to set that up. Here's the blue. He's going to set up the clear. Oh, that is a beautiful combo. Gets him down to 20. Makes up for it from the time he was waiting for the combo. Is going to currently hold on to about a 4 virus lead. Larva currently sitting at 24. Adelino now down to 16. Both of them round the same level on the bottle for the viruses remaining. But looks like Adelito's having a little trouble getting yellows when he really needs blues.
Yeah, the red yellow blitz that he's getting there, not really a blitz, but just the combination is not ideal for the game board that he had set up. And it's one of those situations where it doesn't matter how good you're playing. Sometimes the doctor just doesn't give you what you need, and that can spell a lot of damage for any player. But thankfully, he's getting these double blues that are pretty much essential for that right hand column. But with a cleaner board setup, Larva is slowly inching her way back up.
Yeah, she just did the horizontal clear down to 5 viruses, only down by 2 right now. As Adelito again trying to find blue pieces and only just getting them. Boy, it is a tough sell to look for any more blues, and he'll get the one he wants. He'll be out at 434, and
It's
not too far behind his
438.
Larva at a 438. Boy, my goodness, no blue love for Adelito now, so he heading to level 9.
Yeah, that you hate when the RNG does that to you. we hate seeing it for anybody, but on the positive side, that's going to make for a very interesting match as Larva gets a bit of a misdrop, but finds a way to get out of it. But Atalito is just blasting through down to the bottom of this board, not really running into the issue of anything too high. He's just a lot of it's compressed down at the bottom, and we'll see if he can use that to his advantage here in this level 9.
Yeah, he's going to set up a T clear combo there. Already down to 17 viruses, 7 away from Larva, who's sitting at now 22. Trying to set something up here. Looks like she'll try to clear out the blues vertically there in column 1. Got a nice clearance there. Already down, still about a 7 virus deficit right now. But oh, there goes the last yellow for Atalito. So he's got to make sure to avoid any more yellows at all costs, or at the very least, if the yellows are popping up like they are right now, try to mitigate them and turn them into good garbage.
Yeah, that's gonna work out. He's gonna get out of this pretty quickly. With Larva, the real struggle here at the end in her end game was just she had quite a bit of garbage to overcome. As Adelito out at a 606, Larva is not going to be too terribly far behind that, especially with great play like that. Yeah, GG's to both these players for a really solid first round or first game of this round.
Yeah, great job from both of these players. Larva did her best to try to stay in it, just not getting what she was looking for there in level 9. She did contend, get a little bit close, but just ended up being about 12 behind. And looks like she's going to try to wait for a yellow blue to finish this off. Now she's just going to go ahead and take it there. Wait for the blue to pop in
Oh, for
anytime you'd
Pete's
like to.
sake.
And just get a blue and finish out at 6:57. So about 50 seconds behind. Not too shabby. And
That
that'll be game number 1 for Adelito.
that 657 does not show how good of a first couple of levels that was, and just how solid her play was. Just had a rough end game, and that happens to everybody. But
Oh, you're getting
now,
some feline love. Oh, we always love to
Larva
see kitties.
Larva, for those who don't know, is our graphics designer. So she got to see all of the kitties and put all the pictures up for the pets of Dr. Mario. I'm sure at least a couple of them are pictures of her animals, as well as spending some time in the booth with us yesterday.
Yeah, that's Love has been a fantastic contributor to this community. She's done a great job, and definitely always giving her love and support is definitely much appreciated. As we have readies from both Larva and Adelito, so we're going to be ready for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, pills, and we are off and going for game 2 in this match. Both players with similar looking boards, decent amount of color diversity for Adelito. But he's going to be running out of yellow to play with, not until he gets about halfway down the bottle.
Larva, meanwhile, just had some pills at the very beginning. She couldn't do a whole lot with. She's gonna manage not to eat too much drop time here. Is gonna get this play. Gonna get a nice horizontal. Still gonna leave her with a bit of garbage though, so that's just something she's gonna need to be addressing pretty soon.
Yeah, but she's going to take another combo here in column 3, looking very nice. And try to keep things tight just a little bit. Down to be down to 16 viruses. Adelito already down to 10. Did some great work clearing out the middle section. And now just has to deal with some fringe issues there on the right side. That's going to be a bit of an issue to take care of. And then, yeah, the blue there in column 8 is going to be trouble. That might end up being, well, no, I thought that was going to be thought he was going to take that down with the blue or with the blue red, but I think he's going to save that for last.
Yeah, definitely some solid play for him. On Larva's side, oh, that double red is perfect for her. She was running into earlier the sort of the best possible conundrum, and that's what do I do with all of these reds? What are the best combos that I can make to simplify it? She's out at a 134. Um, Ultimately did find some really good options, but it can be a real scary thing there when you're looking at 14 different ways to make combos and trying to decide which one's the best one.
Yeah, we kind of saw that with Atalito there. He had a little bit of a confuse with those double yellows, trying to figure out what he wanted to do with it. I see what he wants to do. He's going to horizontal. Looks like he's going to horizontal clear those reds, and that'll turn it into a combo down below. So that makes sense. But yeah, you kind of saw he had a quick little confuse trying to figure out like what he wanted to do, and then once it clicked, he was like, okay, then we can do this. We can take care of it. And he's already down to 15, but it's a bit of a slight lead right now for Larva. She's going to have to take care of that junk, holding up the red in column 4. But looks to me like she's going to be okay. But currently, right now, it's neck and neck as we're heading into the end here of level 7.
Yeah, we got both players just doing a really good job. Uh, Atalito sitting with a bunch of blue, and we know the doc does not like to give a lot of blue. We'll see if maybe he'll get one of those legendary blue blitzes. You don't see them very often, but it can happen. Uh, but it doesn't look like Atalito's really going to be needing it nearly as much as Larva needs just a couple more reds. As Atalito out at a 307, Larva going to be out at a 314. So 7 seconds difference as they come out of level 7.
Yeah, 7 seconds, about 4 viruses. Kind of makes sense when you're kind of dealing with about a 2.5 virus rate. So pretty close game right now. Larva needs this to stay alive in the tournament. Otherwise, it will be game and match for Atalito. Larva's starting to fall behind a little bit. She's down by about 8. Atalito taking care of garbage, has a nice clean board. Spacing there in the middle might cause some issues, but if he can stuff it, I think he'll be all right. And it seems like that's what he's doing. Looks like he's going to try for horizontal play. He gets it, gets the combo, and there it is. Open space, open areas to drop. He's good to go with about 11 to go.
Yeah, and Larva, you see just a shocked look on her face. That is a viable combo play. She can pull this off. She's just going to need a yellow, red, and the foresight to be able to pull it off. I think she sees it, and there it comes. She's going to get the play. She did set that pill down not the way that she had intended to, but the pill luck and just the sense and the fact that she's played this game enough, we're all on her side there as she pulls off a really nice combo to keep it extremely, extremely close as we get ready to finish up this level 8.
Yeah, she's down to 3. Same now with Adelito. He's going to have to hope for a couple yellows. He's got one waiting for the other. There's the double yellow. He takes care of it at a 449, and we go into level 9.
Yep, as we've got just a touch under 5 minutes for Larva. So again, extremely close. These two are just playing a really good game, but it's gonna come down to this level 9.
Yeah, it's going to come down to 9. It's going to come down to not only just good RNG, but good piece placement. You see Adelito taking care of some garbage, turning it into combinations, turning it into clearance. Down to 30 right now. He's holding on to about a 1 virus lead. And Larva's having, it looks like that space on the right side would be pretty good to kind of build something up. And she's going to be doing that right now, taking care of that middle column there. Going to get some combinations, gets down to the middle section. Going to be down to 19, still holding on to 1 virus deficit right now. It's going to be close. It's going to be a speed race to the end.
Yeah, these two are just putting on a good show for us. As Larva's big problem now is she's going to be facing down a just minefield of reds. Adelito has quite a bit as well, but it's not going to be nearly as bad. Larva makes a drop there. It doesn't use the red. That's the one thing she really would have wanted. You saw the look, the kind of a shrug she gave herself. She said, "Oh well, I didn't do what I wanted to do. I'm going to find a way to make it work." But
And
in
there
the end, it
it
is going to be
is.
Adelito out at a 620, about a 620.
It came out to, yeah, to about 618. That's game and match for Adelito. So yeah, a bit of a build up there from Larva ended up costing her there, unfortunately. but she will finish out in a very respectable time. Just has a couple more viruses left to go. Gets a little bit of a clearance there to finish things off, then just takes care of some reds. One more will do it. There it is. And she'll finish out at 6:51, which is not too shabby at all. Just a little under 45 seconds behind.
Absolutely. So GG's to both players.